Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another subscriber requested video. This is a video that I would have done whether it had been requested or not, but somebody just requested that I do it like sooner rather than later. So today we're going to be talking about, and this is going to be a two-part video. Today we're going to be talking about some scents that I am super excited to wear this spring. So spring is coming really quickly. We are kind of having a false spring in South Carolina right now. It's going to be warm until I think about this Friday. It is currently Monday when I'm filming this. I think it's supposed to stay warm, I want to say until this Friday, and then it gets really cold again after that. I think even some nights are going to be dipping down close to freezing again. So most years we have a false spring though, and then it will get cold again, but then once it warms up again, it warms up for good. These are a bunch of fragrances that I am super excited to wear this spring. Some of these are like old favorites that I pull them out every spring. Some are perfumes that I bought last summer that I just haven't gotten around to wearing yet. And again, I will definitely do a part 2 to this because these are not all of them. But anyways, I've got a ton here, so I'm gonna jump right in. The first one I'm really excited to wear is this one here from Hermetica. This was sent over to me from Twisted Lily, and this one is called Peony Pop. So I have a kind of love-hate relationship with Hermetica. Some of their fragrances I think are really beautiful, and then some I really don't like because a lot of them tend to have that metallic musk in the base. This is going to be a perfect transition fragrance going from winter to spring because it's got that gorgeous, light, sweet, airy peony, but I believe this has also got a plum note in it, so it's got a little bit of a heaviness in the base. It's definitely not a heavy fragrance, but it's heavier than a lot of the other fragrances on this list. So this one I for sure was like super excited to pull this because this is gonna make an amazing transition fragrance. That is Hermetica Peony Pop, and it's gorgeous. It really is. It's gorgeous, like sweet peony fragrance, but with this kind of syrupy plum in the base. It's amazing. So anyways, that is Hermetica Peony Pop. Next, I cannot wait to wear this. One of my beautiful subscriber friends just sent this over to me. This is called Child Perfume. This is like a perfume that you can get, I want to say maybe they sold this at Anthropologie at one point, but you can just order this. I think there's just a website for this perfume. Gosh, this is an amazing jasmine scent. It's like an indolic jasmine, but not super indolic. It's just kind of, it's like just indolic, if that makes any sense. I've been talking so much about jasmine fragrances lately that I feel like I've said the word indolic like a million times, but it's just because I've been talking about jasmine perfumes for like weeks now. But I adore this one. This reminds me a little bit of the Jennifer Aniston perfume, but like a really good quality version of the Jennifer Aniston perfume, which I will probably end up putting this on and then layering the Jennifer Aniston perfume over it, because why not? The Jennifer Aniston perfume lasts, I don't know, all of 5 minutes on me. So then I won't get so frustrated with it because it'll wear off, but this will probably still be there. I have a feeling this is gonna be nuclear. I absolutely love it. It's a stunning jasmine perfume. If you like fragrances like the Jennifer Aniston or like Sand and Sable, this is like a way higher quality, better smelling version of either of those. So she just sent this to me when it was really cold. So I was like, I'm gonna put that right in the front row on my perfume hutch so that I don't lose track of it, and I'm gonna wear it as soon as it starts to get warm out. I cannot wait. It's absolutely stunning. So that is a perfume called Child Perfume. I will link this. I think I linked it when I did my Smelly Meal video showing it. So yeah, I'll definitely link this. Okay, and then this next one. This is a fragrance that I got in my Scentbird. This is such a beautiful perfume. This is from Atelier Bloem. That's probably how you say it, Bloem. Atelier Bloem, and this is called Extraordinary Tulip. This is such a crisp, light, airy, kind of dry floral. This is not sweet at all. This is incredibly fresh, as if you were like walking through a garden full of just fresh green flowers. It's stunning. It's so beautiful. I've looked for full bottles of this. It's quite expensive, and it doesn't perform super well. Can't wait to try it out this spring. It is like the perfect spring fragrance. It's spring in a bottle. Maybe one of the most perfect spring fragrances I've got in my collection. It just smells amazing, and again, like spring in a bottle. So anyways, that is from Atelier Bloem, and that is called Extraordinary Tulip. Okay, this next one is very similar to that fragrance. This is a fragrance from Commodity, and this is called Rain. I don't even know if they still make this. I don't know if when they kind of went away and then came back, if they kept this fragrance. I hope they did though, because this is incredible. It's such a good fragrance, and for being a kind of dry green smelling perfume, like a dry green floral, it lasts forever on me. This one is really, really a very good performer. I love it. And that's exactly what it smells like. It's very similar to the Atelier Bloem. It's as if you were walking through a garden full of fresh flowers that just bloomed. They're not sweet flowers. They're more of like green, dry flowers. It's hard for me to, and when I say dry, I mean dry in like an astringent scent. In like an astringent sense, not like a dried, like literally dried. I hope that makes sense. Like a dry, astringent kind of floral, not sweet, more of like a really fresh green floral. That's how Rain is. So good. I love this perfume. This is another one that this is just like spring in a bottle. This is another fragrance in my collection that is just, for me, this is spring. I pull it out every spring. I wear it usually only once, because this is an original bottle, and I need to check to see if you can even still get this. It's amazing. So that is Commodity Rain. Okay, next, I'm so excited to wear this. Another one of my beautiful subscriber friends sent this to me. This is Burberry Weekend. This is the new formulation though. I decluttered the original formulation because there was something a little bit cloying about the original formulation on my skin. This one though, it smells really, really similar, but it's a little bit lighter smelling. So I just have a feeling that this one's gonna be way better on me. I love this perfume. Yeah, it's also a little bit different smelling, just a touch. It's not like super different, but there's something just a little bit slightly different about this. I love this. This one is kind of this one's a little bit strange because it is like a fresh, kind of green smelling floral, but it also has some sweetness to it. Oh, it's so, so good. And there's something just slightly vintage smelling, like right under the surface. It's not like outwardly smelling vintage, but I detect some kind of a vintagey vibe just below the surface, which, oh my gosh, you know it has my heart. I love it. It's beautiful. It's a stunning floral. She sent this to me, oh, I want to say maybe in the fall, maybe at the end of the summer or in the fall. So I have not had a chance to wear this one yet, and I've been waiting for spring to pull it out because it's going to be an amazing spring scent, and I cannot wait to wear it. So that is Burberry Weekend, the new formulation. This next one, this is in every spring video I've ever done, I'm pretty sure, because I am obsessed with this perfume. This is spring in a bottle to me. I love it. The only place that I can find this for sale is, you probably could find it on the gray market somewhere, maybe on a reseller website. Ulta was carrying it for a while. They still have it on their website, but it's been out of stock for ages. I still link it just on the off chance that it will come back into stock, or that you can put your email in if you want to be notified when it comes back into stock. Maybe one day it'll come back. This is Ralph Lauren Blue. This is spring in a bottle to me. This is such a gorgeous, easy breezy springtime floral. This smells like honeysuckle to me. It smells like fresh greens and honeysuckle. And I absolutely adore it. It's not overly sweet, but it's not super astringent and dry smelling either. It's somewhere just like right in the middle. It's super easy to reach for. This one lasts forever on me. It's definitely not the original formulation. I've had so many people tell me that the original formulation, that this is way different than it used to be. And it is. I do remember the original formulation. I remember how much more rich smelling it used to be. I do remember it used to be way stronger. Everything about it was just more and better than this formulation, but I love this formulation as well. I think it's beautiful. It is quite watered down compared to what it used to be, but I think it's still beautiful and still definitely worth having. And for being reformulated and kind of watered down, it still performs really, really well on me. I can easily get 6 to 8 hours out of this. I love it. It's like my spring perfume. I pull it out every single spring. It's been in every spring video I think I've ever done, and I just love it. So that is Ralph Lauren Blue. This next one, this is more of like one of my summer fragrances, but as soon as it starts to warm up, it's gonna come out because I wear this so much. As soon as it starts to get warm, this is my easy reach warm weather perfume. Like if I just don't wanna think about what to wear, or if I just want to spray something on, I just want to grab something, spray it, and not worry about it, just know I'm going to smell good, this is what I reach for. This is Moschino I Love Love. This is an old signature of mine. I wore this for about a year, back in maybe 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. Somewhere between 2003 and 2005. I wore this for like a year, and I adore it. I love it so much. This is like a really bright, tart, kind of fizzy orange fragrance. It's gorgeous. It smells similar to the original formulation of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, but there was always something a little bit like different. This one has more body than Light Blue ever had, even its original formulation. This one has just got a little bit more in the base. This one is definitely more orange, whereas Light Blue is more lemon. There are definitely some differences, but I love that this one has stood the test of time, and unfortunately Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is trash now. It still smells amazing, but as far as how it performs and whether it's even a good value for your money, I don't think that it is anymore. I would much rather purchase this or purchase a clone of Light Blue than purchase the real thing. I adore this though. It's one of my favorite warm weather scents. If I lost my entire collection and I had to start from scratch again, this would be one of the very first perfumes I repurchased because it's one of my easy to go to, easy to reach for warm weather fragrances. So anyways, that is Moschino I Love Love. Next we have, I picked this up I think last spring, and I wore it and I loved it, and it was one of those perfumes that, I don't know, I knew when I bought it, when I blind bought it, it could have gone either way, and I love this. And I actually get compliments on this perfume. This is a perfume from Pitbull, and it's just Pitbull for women. This is beautiful. Such an easy perfume. It's such a beautiful, easy to wear perfume. It's a little bit citrusy. It's really beautiful, sweet white florals and a little bit of woodiness. It's got like just a touch of something kind of creamy / woody. I'm not totally sure what it is. I'll know when I look at the notes, but maybe some kind of like cashmere wood or something like that. It's this really beautiful, kind of soft, fuzzy, very, very slightly creamy wood, and it's beautiful. It wears beautifully. This one I can get a good 5 or 6 hours out of before I would need to reapply. It's just an amazing little gem. I think it was like $12 too on FragranceNet, and I love it. It's clean, it's light, it's easy to reach for. It's a super crowd pleaser and just an affordable little gem, and I love it. So that is Pitbull for her. This next one, this is another like quintessentially spring fragrance for me. As soon as it starts to get warm out and everything is in bloom again and people are out cutting grass again, and you know, it's just getting warm, this is one of the first perfumes that I think about, that I pull and start wearing. This is a fragrance from Hermes, and this is called Un Jardin sur le Toit, and this is my favorite fragrance in this line, in this Jardin line. I own every single one of them. This is my absolute favorite. This is bright and green and super fresh, not very sweet. This is rose and basil and grass. It's gorgeous. It's super fresh, kind of slightly delicate, but performs like a beast. I can spray this on one time and I am good for the entire day. It performs incredibly well. I can get a good 8 to 10 hours out of this. I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous springtime scent, and it performs very, very well. So anyways, that is Hermes Jardin sur le Toit. This next one, I actually just picked this up recently, like in the last couple months, maybe the last few months, and I love this. I put it away because I think this is gonna end up being a bedtime scent, like a spring, summer bedtime scent for me, because it is gorgeous. This is a fragrance from Lanvin, and this is called Les Fleurs de Lanvin Blue Orchid. This is a super easy to reach for, easy to wear, light, very slightly sweet, soft, like fuzzy floral. It smells like it's got ambrette in it. I don't think it does, but it smells like it's got a little bit of like an ambrette or something cozy. It's not overly floral. It's a little bit skin light. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a gorgeous spring summer bedtime scent. I have a feeling this will kind of take the place of Oscar de la Renta Lavender. It's not a lavender latte scent the way that Oscar de la Renta Lavender is, but it's a really beautiful, like cozy, light, just easy to reach for, comforting floral that's gonna be great for bedtime. So yeah, can't wait for this one. And these are super affordable. They're like in the $20 range on FragranceNet. So anyways, that is Les Fleurs de Lanvin Blue Orchid. This next one is another one that I picked up. I think I picked this up right at the end of the summer, and I never did get a chance to wear it before I went into like wearing fall fragrances. So I am super excited to pull this out and start wearing it this spring. This is a fragrance from Rihanna, and this is called Kiss. This is a tester bottle, which I love getting tester bottles now. Oh, it's gorgeous. This is light and sweet. It's a little bit floral. It's like a really beautiful, light, sweet floral. Among the Stars Perfume, he was talking about this. It's probably been like a year and a half ago that I saw him talk about this, maybe even like a couple years ago, but he raved about it. He talked about how good and how underrated this perfume is. And so I always kept that in the back of my mind. And then eventually I ordered a bottle, and oh, it is beautiful. It's a little bit fruity, like maybe a touch fruity, a little bit floral. It's sweet, it's light. It's gonna be perfect for hot weather. I just can't wait to start wearing it. It's really, really nice. So anyways, that is Kiss by Rihanna. This next one, my beautiful friend sent this over to me. She sent this, I wanna say it was maybe early last summer. And I did wear it one time, but I knew the one time that I did wear it, I knew that this was gonna be a perfect spring scent, and I needed to just put this away and wear it this coming spring. This is a fragrance from L'Occitane. I hope that's how you say it, L'Occitane. I think it is. This is their cherry blossom scent. And it even says so rare and precious in spring. It's definitely a spring scent. Oh, I love it. I love cherry blossom. This one is so beautiful too. It's really light. It's not like an overly synthetic smelling cherry blossom the way that the Bath & Body Works cherry blossom. They're kind of like overly synthetic smelling. This one isn't. This is a really beautiful, fresh, very natural, very realistic smelling cherry blossom. I cannot wait to wear this spring. It's a perfect spring scent. It's spring in a bottle. It's amazing. So that is L'Occitane Cherry Blossom. This next one, this is another one that to me is spring in a bottle. You can see I am all about floral fragrances for spring. I just think that florals are like the best thing ever for spring. Gucci Flora is a perfect springtime scent. This is the Eau de Parfum. This has been discontinued. It's been discontinued and reformulated. So somebody left like a stupid comment, and I hope that's not offensive, but it really was a stupid comment on a video that I did talking about reformulated fragrances that are still worth purchasing. But anyway, she said that I didn't know the difference between a reformulated and a repackaged perfume. I do know the difference. Gucci Flora has not only been repackaged, it has also been reformulated. And I did mention in that video that usually when they repackage a fragrance, they also reformulate it. So it's been discontinued, it's been repackaged, and it has been reformulated. This is the new formulation, just to get that out of the way. I love this perfume. It's a beautiful, sweet floral. It's gorgeous. It's not overly sweet. It's not super fresh. It's not super green smelling. It's like a little bit of a syrupy floral. It's so good. It's really, really effervescent smelling. If you could imagine if there was like a floral soda water or something, that's kind of what I get with Gucci Flora. It's very effervescent smelling. It's a very sparkly, sweet, kind of green leaning floral. It's gorgeous. It performs like trash, just like 99% of Gucci fragrances do. I can get, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I'm really lucky and I really overspray. It performs really badly, but I absolutely adore the way that this smells. I had at one point picked up a La Rive clone of this. I want to say I decluttered it because I want to say that I didn't feel like it smelled enough like this, like the real thing, to want to keep. I'm gonna have to see. I know that there are a million clones of Gucci Flora on the market. I'm just gonna have to find one that actually performs well because I really do love this fragrance and I love it in the spring. So anyways, that is Gucci Flora, the Eau de Parfum. I do have an original formulation, Eau de Toilette Travel Spray, that I also absolutely adore. Sadly, again, it's been discontinued. So there's that one. Okay, next. I don't ever hear anybody talk about this perfume, but this is a really, really gorgeous floral. It's definitely a springtime floral. It's fresh. It's a little bit, again, it's a little bit astringent smelling. My bottle is, I had to buy mine, well, I didn't have to, but I bought mine secondhand on eBay because at the time I started looking for it, I couldn't find it anywhere. I do think it's on some of the gray market websites now though. This is gorgeous. Oh, sorry, let me tell you what we're talking about. We're talking about Versace Pour Femme. This has got the ingredients on it and oh my gosh, you guys, when you see the actual ingredients that are in perfume, it's really scary that we spray this on our skin. It's even got artificial coloring in it, which is very not good for you. But anyways, this is gorgeous. This is, again, it's a light green, very fresh, kind of astringent smelling floral. I adore this one. This is a tester bottle and it's got the notes on the back. Oh, this is a Euro Italia fragrance, which is good. This is Living Dewdrops, Hydroponic Guava, Icy Blackcurrant, Purple Wisteria, Lilac, Lotus Flowers, White Nymphea, Living Atmospheric Orchid, Living Angel Wing Jasmine, Living Azalea White Lights, Living Azalea Snowbird, Musks, Warm Delicate Woods, Atlas Cedar, Bourbon Vetiver, Cashmere Wood, and Cedramber. Cedramber. That's a hard one to say, Cedramber. I will just have it listed on the screen as like normal notes, but it's like really fancy, really fancy notes. To me, this perfume is incredibly underrated. I never hear anybody talk about this. This is actually stunning. It is the most beautiful, fresh, floral spring scent. It's not mature smelling, but it's not in any way juvenile either because it's got almost no sweetness to it. It's very green leaning and you can tell by the types of florals that are in it. It's like an astringent floral smelling fragrance. It's incredible. I never hear anybody talk about this and I just think it's so, so underrated. It's gorgeous. If you are a floral lover, if you love fresh spring florals, gosh, get your hands on this. It's so, so good. Super underrated and just gorgeous. So anyways, that is Versace Pour Femme. And then last but not least is an Elizabeth and James perfume. This is a perfume that I pull out every spring. It's a great hot weather perfume. This is Elizabeth and James Nirvana White and I forget what this one is. Peony, Musk, and maybe like lily. For only being 3 notes, I can never remember the 3 notes. I can usually remember like one of the 3 notes that's in each one. I think this is peony, lily, or maybe it's a lily of the valley, peony, lily of the valley, and musk, or white musk. I love it. It's amazing. It's very, very easy to reach for. It's clean. It's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit floral. I love it because it's a perfect mix of kind of light sweet floral and warm musk, like warm white musk. Oh, it's so good. It's amazing. This is one that I wish I had gotten the huge bottle of because I probably wear this one the most out of all of them. I adore it. It's pretty simple, but it's so easy to wear. It's just so clean and it's just perfect. It's just perfect. I love it. And as soon as it starts to get warm out, I pull it out. I love it in the spring the most, but this is one that I'll wear spring, summer. Really, it's one that really could be worn into fall, but I usually just wear it in the spring and summer, and mostly in the spring. So anyways, that is Elizabeth and James Nirvana White. And that is gonna be it, guys. That is it for part 1 of spring fragrances that I'm super excited to wear. I will definitely push out a part 2 very soon, probably next week. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.